Welcome back to another video with Life with Tila. So I'm going to be preparing for you a cupcake that I just came up with, and this will be my first time, preparing this dish, and hopefully it turns out good and something that you would like to try as well. So I'm going to try it with you. So the ingredients that we have for this dessert is Philadelphia cream cheese. I have 1 8 ounce of Philadelphia cream cheese. I also have some Cool Whip. I have some heavy whipping cream. I have about not too much sugar, but just a little bit of sugar. As you can see, it's not that much, just a little bit. I have some pound cake, some Hershey syrup, and some strawberries. And so we're going to go ahead and mix up the Philadelphia cream cheese along with the whipped cream. I'm going to go ahead and add in the heavy cream as well. And then once I get this whipped, I'm going to add in my sugar. And give me just a moment. I believe I have some vanilla extract. I'm not too for certain, but it may not get used. Again, I'm just freestyling with this dessert and just hoping that it turns out good. How about that? Well, I don't have any vanilla extract, so we're just gonna go with the flour and try to get it popping and see, if this is gonna be good, if it's gonna be a fail or a win. So please, please, please stay tuned. So I'm going to put this blender, if you can see it, I'm going to put this blender on 2. Make sure that your cream cheese is at room temperature. I hope you can hear me. Make sure that it's at room temperature. That way it won't be so hard to blend. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. In one moment, I'm going to add a little bit more of this heavy whipping cream. Just a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the sugar that I have. And I'm going to spread it out evenly because I don't want any gritty, cheesecake or whatever. Alright. We're not going to add eggs to this because it is a no bake. And with eggs, you would have to bake it. Don't want any chunks or anything. Give me one moment. We're going to add the rest of this whipped cream because I only added half of it for now. So I'm going to add the rest of it in just a second. Trying to find my little spatula, honey. Find my little spatula. I cannot find my spatula, you guys. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a butter knife. I'm gonna use a butter knife to get the rest of this whipped cream up out of there. Because I want mine to be sweet, and I'm so mad because I don't have that vanilla extract that adds that extra sweetness to it. And again, I'm freestyling, you guys. This is a homemade cooler, you hear me? Homemade cool, as my uncle would say. And then a little bit splattered on my hand, child. And it didn't taste sweet to me. So I need it to be sweet. So I'm going in with some more sugar. Alright, let's get back into this bowl. See what I can whip up, honey. Don't have no sweets up in this camp. We sure gonna make some. Get all them lumps up out of there and make it really smooth. See them lumps still in there? I hope you can see. But it's still lumps in there. And I want it to be creamy. Alright, so let's see if we can zoom in a little bit so you can get into that bowl. This is the consistency that I'm trying to go for. I want to taste that really quick because I need for that to be spot on and sweet. Let me see. It is sweet, y'all. It's sweet. It's sweet, but I want it a little bit more sweeter. So I'm going in with a little bit more sugar. A little bit more sugar. And a little bit more whipping cream. Now, y'all don't try to go in on me because I just told y'all I'm winging it now. I'm winging it. How many of y'all wing recipes? I don't want it to be watery, but I don't want it to be gritty because you know that sugar can make it real like gritty like. So that's why I add some more whipping cream to it. So. Ooh, y'all. And that's why it's good for you to have that, vanilla extract too. I need this to thicken up some more. Coming together, y'all. Coming together. Hold on, I want to get a spoon, and I'm mad because I cannot find my spatula. I'm gonna find me a little spoon. I'm so upset, and I know soon as this video is over, watch the spatula pop up. I'm gonna get this off the side because I need all that. I need all mine, baby. I need all mine. So you need to get all that off the side of the bowl. Sorry for the scrapes, for the ones that just aggravate. I'm so sorry for the scrapes, but I I gotta get off in here. Get off in this bowl. All right. Remember, this is a no-bake cheesecake, so you want to make sure that it's thick so it'll stay together. I hope y'all can see that pretty good. I might need to stay still because my camera will get off focus. And I could have sworn I had some darn on, I could have sworn I had some darn on vanilla extract. That's why I didn't get none from the store. So let me taste this really quick. Okay. Okay. There you have it. So now that we have our cheesecake made, I want to go in this bowl. And I'm up here licking the dang gone stir. Oh, it's good. It's good, y'all. Okay. I'm still licking. I want to go in this bowl and stir it a little bit more, but I don't want to make it flat. I don't want to make it flat. You see how it look thick, and it is thick. And so I may just go ahead and leave it there. So now what we're going to move over to is our cake. And I'm going to give me a smaller knife. I have this big old chopping knife. And I'm just going to give me a smaller one. Uh-oh. I'm over here dropping stuff, y'all. Excuse me, because I thought I was prepared. But obviously not. And I apologize for the delay. I'm going to give me a smaller knife here. Okay. And get it washed off. It's a brand new knife set that I got. Alright, so we're going to move this cheesecake. Alrighty. And the pound cake that I have, I bought this pound cake from Kroger's. And so it's just a regular pound cake. It looks really, really moist. Not much. It's a loaf. Okay, and let me also get my pan ready. So I hope you can see that as well. I'm actually gonna put that up here, and I know y'all can still see it. I'm trying to really figure out how to work this camera. So for those that are sticking in here with me, I really appreciate you. And I have these little cupcake liners, so it'll be really easy to get the cake out. All right, so that's 6. We're gonna make 6 of these. And this is a no-bake recipe. I'm not baking nothing. So I'm gonna take this pound cake, and it also has like a little cupcake little thing on the outside of it. Okay, and we're just gonna cut this cake into little bitty squares like such. Okay, and I'm gonna just half in that one, and I'm just gonna sit it off inside of the cupcake filter. Now you want to make sure that when you put your cake in your filter, you push it down. Push it down. So when you put your cheesecake on the top of it, you know, it'll have a bed of cake at the bottom of it. And once I get these filled in, I'll come back and let y'all see how it looks before you put the actual cheesecake in there. Okay. So as you can see, this little loaf will go a long way. You can at least get 12 to 16 cupcakes out of it. And it's real soft too, y'all. You want to push it down. Push it down off in there. If you're going to be selling these or try to, put these for sale, make sure that you are using gloves, because this is for my little household. I am not using gloves because we're going to eat. You hear me? My hands are clean. So, but still, when you selling it, you don't want to be touching people's cake and all of that without no gloves on. I just don't think that's right. Some people do it, some people don't, And you don't have to cut them that big, You really, really don't. I want to put another piece off in here because I see a spot. Just make sure the whole bottom of the cupcake is covered. Make sure the whole thing is covered. You don't have to be all pretty and neat, because remember, you're going to pour filling on the top of the cupcakes. And look at that. And see this one right here, I kind of want to put a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut another slice, cut it in half, and I'm just going to lay it in there like that. Maybe that's what I should have done the first time. I'm just going to lay it in there just like that. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that to all of them. Just lay it right on in there. Just like that. You want lots of pound cake in there anyways. Alright, so that looks a whole lot better. That looks a whole lot better. It's cake all up under there. Ow. Alright, so I'm gonna move this a little bit. I had a piece of cake left. It's good too. Alright, so I'm gonna move this out the way. Put it back in its little packaging. I'm going to take the cheesecake mixture. And we can actually move this up now. Where y'all can see. We're going to take the whipped cream cheesecake mixture. And we're just going to spread it right on the top. Right on the top, just like that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, see how they look? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these in the freezer, and I'm going to leave them in there for about 30 minutes or so, and I'll be right back to show you the next step. Alright, so we are back, and so I have let these sit in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes. And so we're going to move on to the next step, and that is our strawberries. What I have done with these strawberries is I cut the inside of them out, and I don't have a scooper, so I'm actually doing it with a knife, and I cut the bottom of them off so they would sit up like this here. Okay, so I wanted to do one for you guys. And so this is the strawberry. You're going to take the top of the strawberry and you're going to cut it off like so. Okay. Then you're going to gut the inside of the strawberry out where it's white at. You don't want to go all the way too deep, but I just cut the meat part of the strawberry out, if that makes any sense. And it just pops out on its own like that. Then I take the bottom of it and I cut it flat like that to where it would sit up on the strawberry like that. I mean on the cupcake like that. Okay, so I have 6 other ones that I have already gutted out and cut. We're going to take these cupcakes and we're going to place these strawberries right in the center of them like that. Okay. And you can push them down off in there because remember it's just cake and cheesecake in there. All right, so next I've taken a Ziploc bag, and it was like real big, so I cut it in half. I got a cup, set the Ziploc bag in there, and I put the rest of the cheesecake inside of this bag and like kind of like tap the cup down. Like so. You want to take this bag. I'm getting all in the way where y'all can't see. You want to take the bag and you want to twist it. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. And then you want to take the end of it and you want to cut a small hole. A small one. See if y'all can see that. You don't want to make it too big. Because this is how we, and I'm a lefty and I'm trying to cut with my right hand. Alright, so you see how small it is coming out? See how small it is coming out? That's what you want. Then you're going to take the strawberries and you're going to fill them in just like this. Just like that. Okay. So after you've done that, you want to take your Hershey chocolate, shake it up, and I'm just going to go over the top of them just like that. Don't have to be all pretty. Well, yes it do. But mine's not. Maybe if I let it get cold a little bit, maybe it'll look a little better. But there you have it. There you have it. Strawberry cheesecake muffins. That's what we're going to call them. And that one's just sloppy. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pop one of these bad boys out. Ugh. And there you go. Bon appetit. And you pull it down. This is what you'll have. And I'm going to let them sit in the refrigerator for a little bit more while. Let's see how this tastes. Mmm. Y'all, it's really good. I would show myself, but I'm looking a whole mess right now. And I'm not even about to do myself like that. I took the strawberry out the top. It's all up and through there. The chocolate and the cheesecake. And you didn't even have to make no cupcakes. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to enjoy these cupcakes. And I'll see you the next time.